Hey everybody, it's Crafting Journey. You want to sit in your bed? Here you go. You can sit in this one here. Stitch. You can sit in this one right here. Okay? I'm not doing the other one. Yeah, sit in this one. You can. No, this is not done. This one's. Mommy wants to work on this one. He doesn't understand. He's like, but I want the orange one, Mom. Yeah, just sit in this one while Mommy crochets the other one. Okay, there you go. So, in case you haven't guessed what we're doing tonight, Stitch's bed is too small. It fits Pearl. It fits him too, but it does not fit both cats at the same time. So we are going to be, I started the base of another one. And of course, it's not going to be that cold tonight. Last night, I would not let them go out. I closed their window and made them stay in the house. And they slept in the bed with me, and Pearl slept in this bed. If you looked at the show from today, you'll see a picture of Pearl in the bed, in my bed, sleeping in this yellow basket. Stitch just curls up between my legs. But he's claiming the basket now as his own. What are you doing there, buddy? So I've made it as long or as big as I want to make it now. It's a little bigger. I'd show you it's bigger than the other one, but he's sitting in it. So what I'm going to do now is just go around and put a stitch, single crochet in the back loop, and that will start the wall that goes up here. And I don't think I'm going to put this opening. This one has this opening here. I'm not going to make an opening with this one. I'm just going to make the wall go all the way around. So let me say hi to everybody. Hello, mutt nuts. And I only see one thumbs up. Okay, ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3. We're going to hit the thumbs up button. 1, 2, 3. Boop. There we go. Now the like button is very happy. Oh, you look so cute in the bed. Look at him. He's like, I'm just going to sit here and watch you crochet. Hi, Jerry. How you doing? Mickey, your alarm notified you. Good. I'm Muttnut, and Catherine is here, and I saw AK Rose slip in. Cat's Gallery is also here, and Lois, and Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis, were you at the retreat? I think I saw you in there. I was able to look in the windows when I came to pick up Tia to go shopping. So it was nice to see you through the window. Did you have fun? Okay, so I'm going through the back loop only, all the way around. And I'm almost to the end of this second skein. I have a third skein, and then if I run out, I have a gray. That's the same weight and same kind of yarn. This is I don't think is it acrylic? Yeah, it's 100% acrylic, but it's a really nice yarn. It really is. You're a lucky cat. Yeah, you get the nice yarn. He loves this pet. He's like, you could just leave that here while you're diamond painting, Mom, and I'll just come watch. You're too cute. You're camera ready. Oh, God. So, Mickey, follow up to our conversation this morning. The vet has called me back. I noticed this morning that Tootsie has tapeworm. Yeah, great. So I called my vet, and they were graciously did not say you have to bring in all the pets or, So they called me back, and she said, the doctor put in the order for all medicine for all 4 animals, and $173 later, it's on the way. They're mailing it to me because I still got to change that tire. I don't want to. And the vet that I go to is out in a little town called Derby. It's sort of like the next town over. Oh, and it's getting hot now. This morning, 30 degrees. This afternoon, 70 degrees. I'm like, I'm going to get sick. Who else is here? Oh, Jen, hey! Here for a few minutes until June interrupts. Well, how dare he? Well, I guess he He rules the roost, doesn't he? Hey, Jude, do, 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 do. Take a sad song and make it better. She's not heard that at all, I'm sure. Not at all. I love that name, though. Jude. Well, I'm glad you're joining us. So today I listened to Darrell Brooks again. I think till my ears are bleeding. That guy. Oh my God. Hey, Crashley. How are you? Crashley comes on at 7:30, right after me. I'm going to stay on till about 7:15 since I started late. I had to restart the computer. I don't know why. I came in, the picture's there, and it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't let me put in a password. It was just there. And so I had to restart everything. Oh, everybody's saying hi to everybody. So as you can see, if you're just arriving, I have my kitty here who is demonstrating for me the cat bed. I'm making another one since he's such a big cat. I am making him a bigger bed, and this pearl fits nicely into this one. Well, so does he, but I think this one will be better for him. So I'm just gonna, because it's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow, so they won't need it. But what's she doing in the kitchen? What is she doing in there? She's gonna go outside. You want to go outside with her? Gee, do you see who's joining me for the show? Oh my God, do you see how dirty Pearl is? Oh my God. She is filthy. My white cat is not white anymore. Oh, Crashley, I wanted to ask you, your kids don't go to that school that they closed down today for radioactive stuff in the school? Radioactivity in the school? The elementary school. I hope that wasn't your kid's school. It's down over in Missouri. Look at this, Jean. He's decided to demonstrate for me. And you have got to see how dirty Pearl is.
Oh, I know. I've seen her.
Oh my God. She's
a mess.
Filthy. Yeah. Oh.
Put the window open.
I just opened it. Just now. I opened it. It's hot. Go. Oh, sorry. Well, you got front right now. Just leave the dogs out there. Sorry. She's smoking and the window's open. That's the problem. Because I'm so sensitive to cigarette smoke. It just goes into my lungs. Crashley says, but I guess I'll know something is up when Nora starts breathing fire and can suddenly fly around. Well, that was part of the issue is the school board knew about this, but nobody notified the parents. And then everybody finds out about it when it's on the national news. Last night, it hit the national news that this school had been tested positive for radioactivity. And so then all of a sudden, the school board's like, oh, I guess we better close the school. Where are you going? All right. So this is the other bed now that he's off of it. So you can see the size difference of what I'm doing here. I think you can see. Let me take my hook out. So the orange bed is probably an inch or so around bigger, maybe 2 inches. Yeah. About an inch and a half all the way around bigger than this. But he really loves it. They both really love it. So I might as well make 2 of them. I have no shortage of yarn in this house, that's for sure. Hi, Narrate, welcome. Jerry says, I'm very sensitive to cigarette smoke. Also gives me a headache. I just can't breathe. I don't breathe well anyway. You guys can hear me breathing like Narita. That one day I was broadcasting live and Narita texts me. She's like, we can hear you breathing. I'm a heavy breather. I don't know why. and I walk up a flight of stairs and I'm out of breath. But I mean, my heart is fine. My heart is fine. My lungs are fine. I'm just out of shape. I'm like, I'm not physically fit. That's the problem. Crashley says, oh my God, that was in Hazelwood, Missouri, about an hour and a half away from me. See, you gotta be up on, you gotta watch the national news or you don't find these things out. Yeah, wow. You could make and sell cat beds on eBay. I'm thinking seriously of taking that cat sweater that here it is. Oh. I haven't put the ends in. You know, I gotta just put the ends in, sew in the ends. And I may put it up for sale, maybe for a small dog, because cats don't really want sweaters. But it turned out super cute. But I'm thinking, you know, a little dog could wear it, and I'll see what I can get for it. You know, that way it doesn't go to waste. But yeah, these cat beds are super fast to make, and gosh, but this yarn. So far I've used 2 skeins. This is the second skein. I'm going to be using 3, so that's $15 at least right there. 15, probably more. This is hometown, Lion Brand hometown. So it's probably more expensive than that. When it's not on sale, it's probably more expensive than that. So I don't know. Make sure I'm doing this right. Pet beds are expensive to buy. You can make a killing. Well, I mean, they're super easy to make, but the problem, one of the other issues is that, you know, my elbow, how I get that tendonitis in my arm if I do too much crocheting. That's why I don't touch the looms anymore, because it's even worse when I do the looms. So, but I could make 2 or 3 a week probably, and sell them on eBay. Why not? Lisa has a 4.5-pound toy poodle. He would have a sweater. He's always cold. 4.5 pounds. I'm going to say it fits Stitch. And I think Stitch was the last time he went to a vet last year, he was 6 pounds. And I guarantee you he's more than that now. So it's, you know, I made it a pretty big diameter. So, you know, so I don't know. I mean, you can always try it. Let me know, Lisa. I'll send it to Alaska. North to Alaska. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sending stuff to Alaska is not cheap. But I don't mind. He is 13 and hates the cold. Oh. I could do a lot of things if I could crochet all day long, but that's just another time factor. Excuse me. Wow. So like one of the issues is like when my sister smokes out front and I have my bedroom windows open, then it goes into my bedroom window. So then if she smokes outside and I have the craft room window open, it comes in the craft room. So I'm sorry. People usually charge 3 times the cost of the yarn, not sale price, but regular price. So that's $15, $30, $45 at least. I would have to charge $45. Because this yarn, I don't know what this yarn is not on sale. If anybody wants to look that up. Hometown, 6 weight, 81 yards. I don't know. I didn't pay for it. It was gifted to me. So, and I do appreciate the person that gave it to me. And so do the cats. You could pay shipping. I know that. That's why I don't pay shipping on eBay. The buyer has to pay shipping. Don't forget, if you purchase something through the eBay store, let me know that you are a subscriber, so I can send you a watercolor card. I got to make more. I've used up all the ones I've already done, so I need to make more. But now they're barking out there. Duncan loves to bark. That's like his thing. Anything and everything. He's a barker. So tonight is Handmaid's Tale. I don't think we're going to watch the episode till maybe Friday or Saturday, though. $5.99 per skein. So that's 6, 12, 18 times 3, 18. I don't know what 18 times 3 is. 10, 20, 30. I don't know. I can't do math in my head. Yeah. $8.38 Canadian for that yarn. So about $6 US. So yeah, 6. I thought it would be more expensive than that. So $45, $46, $47, $48 at least. No, $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $54. The price just went up. Now if we include labor, that's why crocheting is not cheap, I did I'm starting the video that I did when I went to the bins, and that's one thing I don't see a lot of is handmade stuff. Like that stuff gets bought. It doesn't end up thrown away, tossed. It would be very unusual, I think, to see. I do see that in the Goodwill stores, that you'll see the stuff that's crocheted or knitted, and that usually does get purchased because they don't price it too high. Y'all back? Tootsie. She don't have her sweater on either because it's too hot. I took it off of her. Where's your dog?
Just came in.
Oh, did he? Is Stitch outside now?
I don't know.
Oh. They're out there rolling around.
In the window.
Rolling around in the dirt.
He's right here in the window.
Of course. Rolling around in the dirt. That's what Pearl, she goes in the backyard and just rolls in the dirt. Crashley, do your cats do that? They come in the house and they're all dirty. You want to get, if I could bathe them, I would, but I don't want to lose a limb. And then they just go back out and get dirty again. They go out and roll around all wet. So I don't see the point. Pearl will clean herself. She's very meticulous about doing that, but ugh, all that dirt, yuck. Yeah, these cat beds are super, like if you know how to single crochet, you can do a cat bed. It's really easy. Oh, you would need that on video, the cat being bathed. Oh yeah, Jerry. Not gonna happen. Pearl used to let me cut her nails before they started going outside. She would let me, I would cut her nails because her nails were sharp. Oh my God. But now that they go outside, I don't cut their nails anymore. Stitch wouldn't have it. He just you could not touch his nails. Nope. Leave him alone. Don't touch his nails. But Pearl, I could touch. But bathing them, no. Mm-mm. What I do sometimes, if it's really bad, Pearl's really bad right now, is I'll just take a washcloth and just kind of, wipe her down. That's probably she'll let me do that. She won't be happy about it, but she'll let me do it. And no, I won't film it, Jerry. Because yeah. You got to see Stitch with a sweater. That was it. He did not like that sweater. Did not like it. And then Max, I don't know if you guys know Max. She's over in the UK, so she was telling me that it's a health hazard to put a cat sweater on a cat because can't shed their coat, and it's a health hazard. So then I felt all guilty for making Stitch a sweater. Like I'm not trying to harm my cat. Muttnut says, I'm scared to sell any of my crafts. I was told that $5 for one of my resin coasters was priced too high by someone. Well, Muttnut, it either sells or it doesn't sell. If you want to sell it, sell it. I've sold my crafts. I do commissions. People will ask me to make them hats or scarves, and I think I price them kind of fairly. Generally, I just ask you to pay whatever you think is fair. But if they don't want to buy them, they don't want to buy them. If they don't want to pay that much, that's on them. Hey, diamonds around you, Vivian. How you doing? How you doing? There's so much resin stuff out there, though. It's gorgeous, but yeah. But I don't know what kind of piece it is, and I wouldn't even know how it begin. I don't know enough about resin to say what to charge for it, But I know that resin can't be cheap. You love the cute beds for the cats. Thank you. You missed it. If you go back and watch the replay at the beginning, Stitch was sitting here in the bed. He has since abandoned me to go outside with my sister. He's back in the house somewhere, but he's done napping for now. He just wanted to demonstrate for you guys. Hey, Robin. How's Australia? The land down under. Someday I might get to go there. I don't know. I used to say that. Now I'm getting old. I don't know. We'll see. I think my world traveling days are probably over. So I didn't tell you guys the story, or maybe I did. You finally received the O'Brien pin that you won for the Great Escape. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, they did say that it might take a little while for them to make the pins because they're always backed up with making those pins. That's the other thing about handmade items, sometimes it just takes a while to get them because if the person's not doing it full time or, as their profession and they're just doing it because they love to do it, sometimes you got to wait a little while. It took a month, but it's beautiful. What colors did you get? Is it the one that's like blue and pink and looks like the galaxy? I don't have a pen. Well, I do have an O'Brien pen that I ordered years ago. I don't know where it is. Because they've been around for years, the O'Brien Carol. Yeah. You used to have to wait in line to get a pen from their company and then take a number. If I remember correctly, they would give you a number and they would you'd have to wait a long time to get a pen from them. You'd have to put your name on a list. And sometimes it would take several months for you to get to the top of the list. This was 2 or 3 years ago, though, a long time ago. You broke it down. I have $10 in materials in the piece and probably 4 days of work on it counting cure time. Yeah. And you are only asking $5. That seems reasonable to me. Vivian says, I got the thermal one that changed color from blue or black to teal and clear. Cool. They still have the Facebook group where they drop pins from time to time. Oh, that's cool. The pen makers seem to do that a lot. They all have the Facebook groups where they drop the pens, and I just don't join those groups anymore because I'm too tempted and I don't need to be spending money on pens. I have plenty of pens. I don't need any more. I got plenty of crochet hooks. I don't need any more of those. I think Bag a Day was showing like this. There's this guy that makes crochet hooks that are just gorgeous. Oh my God, gorgeous. And he's probably doing it out of resin, probably. This is taking a long time to go around because, oh, wait a minute. I've already been around. Oh, that's because I'm doing it in the round. Whoops, I went way past the beginning. Hold on. I went past the beginning. Okay, we needed to stop. Wait a minute. Did I go around twice? I went around twice. That's okay. Well, now we'll start the other part of the pattern. It's not going to hurt it. Won't hurt it at all. All right. I'm just talking and crocheting. Whatnot wants to sell online, but can't find any site that I don't have to pay out of pocket to list my items. Oh yeah, everybody got to make a buck. Etsy, eBay. Yeah, you can't do that stuff for free. Now I'm trying to remember the pattern. Okay, it was single crochet and then back to the single crochet. Yeah. You're doing like an X with the single crochet. You're skipping a loop, doing a single crochet, and then going back to the one that you skipped. So you can get this effect on the wall, but it's all single crochets. It's just an X. Speaking of crochet, where's Mama C tonight? She's always crocheting something. Etsy, you don't pay up front, right? I don't know. I don't sell on Etsy, but I have no idea. You don't pay up front on eBay either, but I mean, and you get like a certain amount of listings every month for free. And I haven't gone over the free, but then, and then eBay pays for the shipping. But if I go over the 250 listings a month, which I'm not over that yet, then they start charging you per listing. And then if you want to put like reserves on things, if you want to do an auction and put a reserve on it, which I don't do, they'll charge you extra for that. If you want to promote your listings, they charge you for that. I only promoted one listing, and that was that little baby figurine with the football. And I ended up making $150 on that. You pay a very small fee to list each item used. Used to be 20 cents. Don't know what it is now. Well, Crashley would know. I'll have to ask her. I've just, Etsy just hasn't been a place where I want to sell. A lot of people complain about Etsy being expensive, but I don't know. I wouldn't know. What I'll do is if I, hit that 250 mark on the listings, I'm going to go over to Mercari and start listing over there. Sorry about this. This is what happens when your weather goes from cold to hot to cold to hot. Now we're back to hot. I don't know too much about Mercari yet, but I'll certainly let you guys know when I find out. So I was going to tell you this story about this. I sold this doll, and I showed you guys the doll on my other channel, on the leftover channel. It was a Madame Alexander doll, and it had this beautiful flowing christening gown. And I bought it at an estate sale for $25, $20, 25, 20, I don't remember. But I sold it for $47. And the guy complained that there was a stain on it, and he wanted me to refund him $13, and he would just settle the whole thing. And I refused to do it. I said, no, if you want a refund, you're going to have to start a case with eBay, tell them what your complaint is, and send me the item back. So he got all pissed off. He left negative feedback for me. And then when I responded to his negative feedback by saying, that he hadn't started a case and he refused to return the item to me, he decides then he's going to open a case against me and ask for a refund and send me the item back. So I get home from my trip over to Missouri, and there's a box waiting for me. And I opened the box, and it was very difficult to open. It was taped up really well. I opened the box, and there's another box inside of it that was also taped up very well. Do you see where this is going? So I opened neither box would have fit this Alexander doll. This Alexander doll I knew was not going to be in these boxes. So I opened this second box, and it was 2 Beanie Babies and a baby blanket. That's what he sent me. I was so pissed off. So I complained to eBay that he did not return the item. And I told them, and I showed them what he returned to me. And they said, well, don't worry, you're not at fault. We're not going to, this is not going to cost you any money. We're deciding this in your favor. Don't worry about it. You don't have to do anything else. So the next email I get is, we're refunding the buyer his money as a one-time courtesy to him, but we're doing it at our own expense. In other words, it came out of eBay's pocket, which I'm like, why won't you just prosecute the guy? I've got his address. Go get him, I don't know. So I didn't lose any money on the deal. I'm happy about that. But I still have negative feedback sitting there because the guy was a jerk. Whatever. And he still has the doll that did not have a stain on it, I might add. Yeah. Vivian says, my friends keep telling me I need an Etsy store so I can sell my stuff. Well, yeah, you can sell your stuff. That'd be cool. Mattnet says, with my pieces, each one is different, so would need a listing for each, but I have never, I have more than around 50 to 80 different items. You could sell them on Facebook, start a Facebook group and sell them through your Facebook group. That's what the pen makers are doing. They're selling their stuff by posting their items for sale in their Facebook group. And my pen is falling. I need that for tomorrow. Don't fall. Don't fall. You just have to get people to join your Facebook group, Muttnut. Hi, Robin. How are you? I see you trying to sneak in there. Yeah, or Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, what the pen makers do is they drop new pens each day. So like 10 new pens each day. And then they let people sign, you can indicate that you want to purchase that pen. And then they'll have they'll spin a wheel, or they'll have a drawing after 24 hours. And then they'll award somebody, they'll pick a name and that person gets to buy the item. So, I mean, you could do it that way. I don't know. The only person that I know that used to sell resin, I think did it through a Facebook group, and I don't know how successful she was or not because I stopped following her. People are awful and very shitty. Oh, whoops. Well, they can be, yes. I was so mad at that guy. If he'd have stepped in front of me, I'd have punched him in the face, which is why I can't have a physical store. I'd be punching people in the face, right in the kisser. Yep. And the thing about it is, I had video evidence, because I showed it on my channel. I had videotaped myself. I videotaped the doll. There was no stain on the doll. There wasn't. I'm sorry, Fran. I'm starting to get a headache that I don't want to turn into a migraine. I'm going to take some Tylenol and turn off the iPad. Oh, no. Okay, goodbye, Mickey. Goodbye, my friend. There's a song that goes with that, I'm sure. Muttnut does more than resin, also do polymer clay, mixed media stuff, plus my mom makes something she's going to tell us. Ooh. All the lights just went very dim. Or am I seeing things? Did the lights just get really dim? Or did the sun go down? I'm crazy. I don't know what just happened with the lights. Oh my goodness. So because I'm making this so big, it's taking a little bit of time here, but it's going. It's going. Now pretty soon I'm going to have to switch out, add the new yarn in. This is something I enjoy doing while I watch TV. I still need to watch the last episode of, what's the name of that show? It's about this Russian Tsar and Tsarina. I don't know. I don't know the name of it. It's on Netflix. I got to watch the last episode of it. Then, of course, I've been watching the Great British Bake Off, that they are only releasing one episode every week. One episode. I will look into Etsy, eBay, some more. I seen them blink. Okay. Sounds good. So since, like, we're going to have 3 days at least of really warm weather. So I probably, will take the night off of this. Tomorrow night, I want to stream Disney Dreamlight Valley. Thursday night tomorrow at 6:30 Central. I'll be streaming that for those of you interested and want to catch me doing that. I redecorated my house. Yeah. Not my real life house, my house in a Disney game. Because I certainly don't have that kind of wallpaper in my house. Are you going to add like a pad to make it more fluffy? No. You know what I did with this one? During the day, it's on their cat tree, which is already padded. And then at night, last night I put this in my bed. So they were already on the mattress. So just lay in it. And this is just, the wall they curl up against the wall and it keeps them warm. Otherwise, they curl up against me and I can't move. So, but when I put it at the top of the cat tree, that's when Pearl discovered it and she was laying in it. But as I was trying to finish this stitch, came and laid on it and I couldn't finish it until he got up and moved because he claimed this right away. Now, I'm not going to add a pad to it. I think that it'll be fine without it. I wouldn't know how to do that. I would have to make another layer. I mean, I know I could figure it out. It would be easy enough, but now then you're like 2 more skeins of yarn into it. So no, I wouldn't do that. Oh my, I'm sorry. I'm yawning. Ooh, I stay up too late at night. It's terrible. I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl. And then I get up at the crack of dawn to walk the dogs, do my videos. Clara, hello. I bought a very pretty crystal lead vase at an estate sale. It is marked on the bottom, K16 Malaysia. How would I find out what it is worth? Take a picture of it and you can Google image it, or you can look on eBay. eBay can do an image search. Google can do an image search. And if you're lucky, you'll come up with something, or you could just enter whatever that is, K16 Malaysia, and see what you come up with that way. There's some different ways of researching it. I like to do the Google image searches, because then if it's not on eBay, if it's on Etsy or somewhere else for sale, it'll show you. And then if all else fails, you could have it appraised. But is it just a clear vase? Because the clear vases aren't worth as much as the colored ones. So I don't know. Don't you just love estate sales? Ooh, good finds there. I haven't been to one in a few days. I'm going to do yard selling. I'll probably go by the Goodwill tomorrow just to see if there's any shoes, because everything else seems to be too high priced. So I'm going to just look at shoes. And then what I decided is once a month, I'm going to go, once I get my tires changed, I'm going to go to the Goodwill bins down in Oklahoma City, because it's actually an hour closer for me to go to the Goodwill bins in Oklahoma City than it is for me to drive to the Goodwill bins over in Kansas City. So I figure once a month I'll take a trip, because it's definitely worth going down there and picking up some stuff and coming back. The prices you just can't beat the prices that you find at the bins. And there are no bins in Kansas, the state of Kansas. So it's so pretty. You paid $1 for it. Wow. That's cool. Yeah. Let me know, because I'm curious. It's getting so cold now. My Marshmallow and Gizmo like to cuddle all the time now. Now, Marshmallow, are those cats? Marshmallow. I love that name. Marshmallow. And Gizmo. Those are cats, right? Gizmo like to. Well, my original idea was that they would cuddle in this bed, the two cats, but it's too small. I didn't make it big enough for both of them. So this one's going to be a little bigger. So that way, if they want to cuddle together, they can. Stitch is so big. Oh my gosh. I love the name Marshmallow. I probably would have named the other one like Schmores. Marshmallow and Schmores. I'm terrible. Is it K16 or KIG? You found KIG online. That could be. It could be KIG. What does that mean, Jerry? What did you find? It's difficult when you really have to have a picture, because there's probably lots of different ones, I'd like to know what that means though, KIG. I love to learn this stuff. I'm always watching other eBays to figure out, what to be on the lookout for, what they call them, bolos, obviously. And not buy one, get one, Crashley, just bolos. Be on the lookout. All right, we're coming to the end here of this skein of yarn. So we're starting to make the wall on this one here. You can see the design coming forward, and it's because I did one of those rows in the back loop. It's bringing it up instead of flattening it, so which is what we want to happen. Narrate, aren't you glad you taught me how to crochet? She was my crochet coach. I'd call her, Narrate, I can't do this. Every time I'd frog something out, I'd have to call her, Narrate, help, what am I doing wrong? KIG Malaysian Glass Company. Oh, cool. So Clara, if you're still there, it is K16. Well, Jerry says there's a KIG Malaysian Glass Company. Try putting it in both ways, but it's best to just take a picture too. See what you can come up with that way. You know, no matter if you love it and you'll paid $1 for it, then you got a very good deal because you got something that you love and that you can add to your home. You know, it's best to, I'm finding that, you know, there's so much waste, clothing, items, you know, we should be we shouldn't be throwing all this stuff out. We should be repurposing it, reusing it, giving it to other people if we don't want it anymore, instead of just going out and buying new stuff all the time. Yeah, now she's conceding. It could be K1G. Oh, I don't know. It could be Russian, KB. I don't know. All right, we need the other skein here. All right, let's put these two together. You want to see how I do that? I just lay the yarn out. Gotta find the end of this one. It's right there. Like one goes this way, one goes this way. Then I just tie this here. There's a name for this, and somebody will tell me what it is. I don't know what the name is. I just do it. So I tie a knot there. And then I take this part and tie a knot here. And then I pull them together and put them. And my yarn is joined. Now, I don't know what the name of that is. Sorry. There's a name for it. I'm not a very good crochet teacher. So, but you know, that video that I did on learning how to loom knit, people still watch that thing. That's amazing. I still get questions on it, and people still watching it. It's pretty cool. How to make a loom knit hat, beginner loom knit hat. Oh, we got plenty of time. I'm looking at the time. I am coming out of the sweater. I'll put my jammies on, but I don't need the warm jammies for tonight. I just need the regular ones. I'm gonna open up some more windows in the house because I turned the heater off. I mean, when I went outside this morning to walk the dogs, it was like 25, 30 degrees out, and now it's up high. Ellen, hello, Ellen. Do you know how tall you are making the cot bed? Do you know how tall? Oh, I don't know how tall. I want to make it, this one. I went about 4 inches. I may go maybe 1 more inch, maybe 5 on this one. I don't know. We'll see. I want them to be able to curl up to the sides of it and stay warm. And like I said, this one has the opening here that I did. But I'm not going to make this one with an opening. I'm just going to keep going around. You really like it. It is a bag-a-day pattern. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't do my own patterns. But if you look up bag-a-day, cat bed, she probably has 2 or 3 bag-a-day cat bed tutorials. And that's how I found it. If you want, I can link it into the description of this video when I'm done, so you can follow her. Bag-a-day Crochet has a pattern for everything, and her explanations, her tutorials are so good, so good. I mean, you just can't beat her tutorials, really. So I give her credit. I really do, because this is not something I invented. I just followed her instructions. I don't have time to invent patterns. Not a problem, Ellen. I definitely will put it in the description. No problem. She is the one that I got. Same thing with the cat sweater. It's a bag a day pattern. She got a little fancier with it because she likes to, on her sweaters and stuff, she likes to edge it with a single crochet, put a single crochet edging on the sleeves and the bottom of it. I didn't do that. And it's a good thing because the cat's not going to wear it anyway. So, but yeah, I rely on Bag a Day a lot for patterns. She's got so many cool patterns, hundreds of patterns. She has maybe like 800 videos, different patterns. What I want to do, I made a sorting hat one time and I gave it away. I want to make not a sorting hat, but last year for Christmas, I made Crashley the gnome hat, or the sleeping cap hat. I want to make like a top hat type hat, like an Alice in Wonderland type top hat. That's always been one of my things I want to do. I just think it would look cool. Oh, thank you, Clara. They are pretty. This yarn, I love this hometown yarn. I really do. They say it's 100% acrylic, but it's so soft, compared to like a Red Heart, which it would have made more sense to do this in Red Heart, but I didn't have I wanted to use what I had, and the pattern actually calls for a 7 weight, but you can use a 6 weight, and I had 6. So I'm using the 6. If you use a 7 weight, it's going to be even sturdier. The walls will be even sturdier, but you're going to need a bigger hook than what I'm using. Ellen says, I'm new to crochet. I've only made one neck scarf. Oh, I shouldn't say crochet's easy. It took me a hot minute to learn it. If you can go back on my Craft With Me Wednesdays 3.5 years ago, and watch me trying to learn how to crochet. I've been doing this channel now for 3.5 years, guys. I've been doing Craft With Me Wednesday for 3.5 years. And I would sit there crocheting on Craft With Me Wednesday. There'd be like 4 people watching me, and they'd all be laughing because I would get so frustrated. And because when I get frustrated, I just frog it all out and start over. I would start a project 3, 4, 5 times. Yeah. I remember Narrate would be there, and it would be, oh gosh, Odd But Nice would be there, and Marissa would be there, and they'd all be laughing at me. So just a couple more weeks before we start on Craft With Me Wednesdays, I'll start the miniatures. So you'll be seeing me work my way through that. I'll be doing the same thing. There'll be a lot of angst. Trust me. But we're going to figure it out. There she is. Oh, the crafty heifer. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, yes, I did figure it out. And I will tell you, the crafty heifer has some tutorials on her channel on how to crochet, and they're very, very good. That's another way I learned like the basic stitches, was just to go to Crafty Heifer's channel. How you doing, Marissa? So I was just showing them the cabinet. Oh, what would we do without tender hot sex? Oh my God, can somebody block them? Yeah, this is not the appropriate place for that. Let me report it. Oh, pornography, report. And if somebody else wants to time them out, that'd be perfect. Time out. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Marissa. Anytime. Okay. Yes. Where would we be without the... Now I lost my train of thought. I see a remark about sex and I lose my train of thought. All right, where was I? Where was I? Totally lost my place here. Okay. All right, now I know where I was. Okay. Talk about being thrown off your game. One, two. Okay. Yeah, that kind of threw me off. And if you guys missed the beginning of tonight's video, go back and watch the first 5 or 10 minutes. You will see Stitch all curled up in here. He does like this bed, so he was all curled up laying in here the first part of the video. I'm going to start to say my goodbyes because my friend Crashley is coming on at 7:30. She's going to have a recap of Marissa, the Crafty Heifer's retreat that they just had over in Missouri. And I want to hear all the lowdown. I want to know everything that went on, all the good times they had. Because I did not have a good time. I had a flat tire. At 10 o'clock at night, I had a flat tire. It was not fun. But I got through it. I know how to change a tire now. I don't know that I have the strength to do it myself, but I could if I had to. I'm so glad we had this time together. I'm so glad we had this time together. Yes. I don't know any more of that song, Jerry. You're funny. All right, girls. I hope to see you guys tomorrow in Crafting and Crime Daily, where I will update you once again on Darrell Brooks and George Wagner trials. And tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m., I will be streaming Disney's Dreamlight Valley. So you can watch me, floating around the valley. I have wings. I could put on my wings tomorrow, too. So I'll put my wings on. All right, guys, have a great evening. I hope to see you in Crashley Live. And I hope you guys are not too cold. I know a lot of us are still really cold out there and buried in snow. So take care. Bye, everybody.